So today I am testing out a new fragrance. It's called French Kiss by Guerlain. It's a little bit of a decant I've got left. I've actually had this quite a long time and it's now time to review it. So I am just gonna spray that now. And then I'm gonna do a couple on each wrist. So French Kiss is definitely about the makeup accord, sweet, lipstick and powder type scent. So it's got some fruitiness, like I'm not sure if it's a cherry, either cherry or raspberry. It's got that pinky red sweet fruitiness. It's almondy right from the get-go. It has some almond and it's a bit violety. It's quite rich and quite sweet. So that's it for now, and I'll come back to you later. Hi. So this is definitely going to be a quickie. I hope you don't mind. But there's not a great deal to say in terms of the way this fragrance has changed on my skin. So that's why it's going to be quite a quick review and not a bad review at all. In fact, I have thoroughly enjoyed wearing this perfume. So I put it on today just before 8 AM and now we're coming up to 6 PM. So we're talking 10 hours. And I'm still getting a light projection coming up from here. By the way, do you like my new fridge freezer? It's blue. That's not where it's staying, but that's where it's right. That's where it is right now. So, a bit random. So the way this one smells when you first spray it. So I have resprayed a little bit here. And when you first spray it, it's definitely very fruity. So the fruity notes are lychee and raspberry. But to me, it smells a little bit like a sweetened cherry. And there's also heliotrope and vanilla, but that comes off very sweet and syrupy and candy-like to me. It reminds me of those lipstick sweets that you used to be able to buy. So you had a plastic lipstick casing and then inside was a red, powdery, chalky, hard thing that you licked. I don't know why I needed to do that. And the taste of it was really lovely, fruity, pink fruits like cherries, raspberries, that kind of thing. It reminds me of that. So the opening is very sweet. It's fruity, pink fruits and almond and vanilla, but syrupy. Now when it dries down, you'll get more of the florals, and in here you have violet and rose. Violet and rose are the perfect lipstick combination. That's most makeup type smells have violet and rose together. To me, in this fragrance, they join together. I don't separately smell a rose note and I don't separately smell a violet note. I feel like the two are completely intertwined to give you this sweet, floral, slightly candied note that combines with the raspberry and the sweet vanilla and syrupiness of it all. But what happens is it kind of gets powdery and less syrupy. So it does change on your skin. It definitely gets really powdery, like it turns into the lovely Guerlain makeup, that those pearls, those little balls, kind of turns into that, but slightly more fruity. So the balls are very much a violety iris scent. This smells like violet iris powder, but still with that pink fruitiness. It's much less sweet in the dry down, but overall it's quite a sweet fragrance, and it's about as sweet as I would choose to go. I was initially thinking I didn't need to own a bottle of this, and I still don't need to own a bottle, but I've given it a full wearing and paid attention to it. I feel like I want to own a bottle, but not at full retail. I don't think I'd pay full retail, which is going to be, I'm not entirely sure of the actual retail, but it's going to be around the €230 mark. If last time I checked the prices on that line, that was about what they were at. If someone's selling one second hand, half full, 3/4 full, I might be tempted to purchase because it is beautiful. If you own Lipstick Rose from Frederic Malle, it's in that ballpark, but it's not the same. It's not as Lipstick Rose is not as fruity, and Lipstick Rose is more linear. There's less changes, and Lipstick Rose is much more noticeable on the vanilla, where in French Kiss the vanilla feels more like it's combined with the other notes rather than a detectable vanilla on its own, if that makes sense. In all honesty, you might want to only own one because they are very much in a similar ballpark. In my preference, I think I would choose French Kiss because it's just a little bit more interesting. It changes a little bit more on the skin. It still is fairly linear. The changes are very, very, very slight. But I do really enjoy that fun, fruity, flirty, feminine opening. And then the dry down, which is softer. It's got white musk in it as well. So the white musk comes out and it just gets more powdery, and I love that as well. So it starts off syrupy and works its way to powdery. A really fun scent, a girly daytime or could be a nighttime, quite sweet, not really a hot weather scent. It could get cloying, it could be too sweet for some people, but it's definitely in my ballpark of the kind of fragrances I really love. So if you have tastes similar to mine, you should probably try and check it out at some point. But yeah, that's all I'm going to have to say on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.